don't have to pretend. You don't have to ignore the physical experiences that you're having, the reality that you're experiencing, the 3D that you're living. You don't have to ignore, you don't have to pretend that you're not seeing it. You don't have to do any of that. There's no pretending, there's not ignoring in order to shift your reality. And the moment you understand what I'm going to be sharing with you in this video, you're going to be living with so much ease and relaxed and calm, like not forcing, not shaming, not pushing something. This is what my clients feel and what they bring up. Like in just one session, when they shift this inside of them, they're like, oh wow, I just felt so relaxed. I just felt so at ease because I realized there was nothing to be fight against for. All it's me. So if you don't know me, my name is Margarida. I'm a metaphysical mentor and I help people completely being their higher self, transforming their life inside out and living the life that they most love and tapping into their power, living from their power, living from their God essence, from their inner greatness, inner excellence. So if you want to work and dive one-on-one, you can go to the link in the description. So today I wanted to be talking to you about, because this was something that was very helpful for me, since I have also a very active mind and I was always very logical and, my mind wonders, my mind questions, my mind doubts, my mind does all of that your mind does. And what I love is that I'm remembering wisdom that then I apply into my life that bring me so much peace and remembrance of who I truly am, and then I share that with you here on my content, on with my clients, and all of them have then tangible results because the results start within them, right? There's a shift in who they are. There's a shift on who they accept themselves to be, on how they see themselves, right? Because they're always that unconditional source, pure consciousness energy. I'm just there remembering them and guiding them and seeing it gets to be easy. It gets to be fun. You're the one. You are the law. You are the authority of your reality. So in this video, I wanted to share something that many people can bring it up, and clients, myself included as well, when I was learning more on how to navigate. Then when you have all of this metaphysical wisdom, the most important thing is then, okay, applying it, living it actually in your daily life, in who you are. That's what matters, who you're being now. And so it was very important for me as well to learn or remember this, that I'm going to be teaching you. That is, you don't have to fight or pretend that you are ignoring what you are experiencing, like the physical reality that you experience, the circumstances that you are experiencing, the emotions that you are feeling. You don't have to be like, no, I cannot look at them, I cannot see them, I cannot pay attention to them, I cannot do any of that, because then that means that they are going to be bigger and stronger. And yes, where you put your attention is what grows. But what you need to understand, you don't have to pretend that you're not seeing it, that you're not living it. That's not it, because then you're going to all the time feel this restlessness inside of you. You're going to feel all the time nervous inside of you. Oh no, they say that I cannot hear that. I went to my bank account. Oh no, I cannot see this value. Like all the time you're like running away from your physical reality and from your 3D, afraid of it. In that moment you're afraid of it. You're putting the physical reality and the 3D above you on a pedestal, saying it has control over you. It doesn't. This is a message that I want to share with you today, is that you don't need to pretend that you're not seeing it, that you're not experiencing. If you're feeling emotions, you feel those emotions, baby. You let them go. You let them move in your body. You see them. You let them pass, right? You express them. But they don't have to be defined. They don't have to define you. So the moment that those physical circumstances are happening, and the physical reality that you're experiencing, and you look at it and you don't prefer it that much anymore, you don't have to pretend that you're not seeing it. You look at it and you say, I see it. This is just the echo of the past. This is the shadow of what I was choosing in the past. previous choices of me, previous beliefs and assumptions. This is the shadow of the past identity that I was choosing. But it's not who I am now. I'm not available for this anymore. This is not where I stand. This is not what I choose anymore. So the moment you see those circumstances and those experiences and also thoughts, questions, doubts, old versions of you coming up to you and calling you, you don't have to pretend that you're not seeing them, because you are everything there is. That is who you are. You're pure consciousness. You're God. You're the source. You are everything there is. So all of those things, all of those questions, all of those doubts, all of those old versions, all of those physical experiences, they exist in you because you are the pure consciousness. So they don't have to be eliminated, erased, reprogrammed, healed. No, they don't. Nothing. When you remember who you truly are, you are the law. As Jesus said, I am the law. I am the way. I am the truth. I am the authority. I am the only word in my reality. I am the I am. I am. And that's it. The moment you remember who you are, when you see those things, when you experience those thoughts, when you feel those emotions, you don't have to judge them. You don't have to repress them. You don't have to push them down the carpet or under your bed. You don't even have, as I said, to heal, to try to flip the story around. No, you see it and you don't make it mean anything about you, because all it's neutral. You are the one that gives a meaning. If those experiences come, those thoughts, those versions of you, those physical experiences are happening, and you say, oh, this is happening because I am not what I want to be. This is happening because I'm not healed. This is happening because I am limited. This is happening because I'm not manifesting well. Like, you are a perfect manifester. You are saying those statements about who you are. You are assuming yourself to be that. So, of course, you're going to keep creating these experiences in your consciousness that are going to mirror back that choice that you are making. But the moment that you say, I see that, I see those thoughts, I see those old versions, I see that limited low bank account, I see that, I don't prefer, but I see it, but I don't fight it. I don't have to pretend and be afraid of it. Oh, I cannot see it because then it's going to take away from my inner state that I decided. No, nothing tells you who you are but yourself. You are the proof, you are the evidence. So the moment you see, but you're like, yeah, okay, I see it. What do I prefer now to be? Who do I say I am now? Because I know, I'm aware that what I see, what I'm experiencing in my physical reality, what even my thoughts are bringing, even these old versions, all of it is just a result of the past. They are just echoes of the past. They are just smokes of the past. Because I know, I want you to imagine that when you have a 4-dimensional cube, the shadow of it is a 3D. Like, the shadow is 3-dimensional. And I want you to see like that. The 3D is just the shadow of the 4th-dimensional. That is the consciousness. That is who you say you are. That is your identity. That is your inner decision and choice. That is consciousness, your inner state. Your physical reality is that shadow, the 3-dimensional shadow of that 4th-dimensional cube. And when you remember that, you see, okay, what I'm seeing is the shadow of previous choices, of previous states that I was living on, stories that I was telling myself, beliefs that I was choosing to believe, thoughts that I was choosing to feed and attach them to me. So the moment you experience those shadows, which is a physical reality, 3D, that you don't prefer, you know that is just shadows. I don't have to make it mean anything about me. I don't have to make it attached to me. I don't have to look at it and be like, oh, this means that I'm still the version of me that is broke. This means that I'm still that. No, you are the one that gives that meaning on top of the shadow that you are experiencing. So the moment that you see it, you leave it, you let it pass, you feel the emotions, you don't resist, you just observe it and you say, what do I want to choose now? Who I choose to live now? What's the story that I'm telling myself now? I am now the most abundant version of me. This gets to be easy for me now. I am this. I am the I am. I am everything there is. I am already everything that I desire. I don't need to see it. I don't need to touch it. This is what I choose now. In every single moment, you don't have to dive deeper and try to reprogram your nervous system and your subconscious. Like all of those exist in your consciousness. Your consciousness is the commanding force. It's the one that says, this is the way things are. Your body responds to your consciousness. Your nervous system responds to your consciousness, not the other way around. There's no other power but yourself. There's no outside power. You are the power. You are the only authority and power in your reality, in your consciousness. That's you. You don't need anything. You don't have to wait for anything. You choose in every single moment who you are being. So there's no way to like neglect and ignore and be nervous about it. Be nervous about the undesired circumstance. Don't be. They don't have any meaning. They don't hold any power. What creates reality is identity, is your consciousness, is your inner state of being, is your assumptions, it's who you say you are. That's what creates reality. That's what creates the mirror. That's what gets reflected. That's what creates the shadows. So the 3D is going after you. That's why there's always a bit of delay. It's running after you. It's going after you, not the other way around. The physical reality, the 3D, doesn't have any creative power. Your identity creates reality. That's why in the moment you are experiencing the undesired circumstance, you don't fight it. You feel crappy, feel sad, feel everything. Express it, see it, and then say, what do I choose to create now? Who do I choose to be now? What I assume now about myself? I am God, I declare. This is the truth. This is the metaphysical wisdom, the metaphysical mastery. When you live as a metaphysical master, you know that you don't have to pretend that something is not happening. You don't have to avoid things. You don't have to avoid feelings. You don't have to avoid thoughts. You just know. You keep remembering who you are as God, as I am, as source, as all there is. So there's no need to be nervous about anything. There's no need to fear. Just know that your identity, your state of being, who you choose to be, is always the question that you want to ask yourself. And the moment you say, I am this, I've decided, so I'm this. I've decided. This is who I am now. I'm no longer available for those circumstances. I see them, but that's not my choice anymore. That's it. That's how simple it is. There's no need to complicate it. I want you to take this wisdom and apply it in your life and write down what are the shifts that you felt inside, because my clients have shifts like this and amazing results like that, because they change themselves. They change who they were deciding themselves to be, and they realize, oh, this gets to be so easy. I'm not stuck on a loop that I need. If something undesired happens, I don't need to try to find what's the limiting belief and try to heal my past life. You can do that if you want, but you don't have to. In that moment, you see that and you choose, who am I now? Because I know that I'm the creative force of my reality. I know that I'm the law, and I know that the rest is a shadow and mirrors, and I know that they don't have any creative power. They only will live as long as I let them live. That's it. So don't attach meaning, don't attach them to you. Don't make it any meaning. Don't give it any meaning. It doesn't have to be any meaning. Just keep focusing on who you want to be and say, I am this. I declare it's done. And live a beautiful, gorgeous, luxurious, abundant life that you deserve. You're here to live the life that you love. So if you want to dive deeper with me, you can go to the link and you're going to, I tell you, like, be living quickly, so quickly, all those shifts in your reality, because you are shifting inside. You're letting yourself go and you're setting yourself free to be living in your own essence as pure consciousness, as God, as I am. So if you like this video, let me know in the comments down below. Let me know what was your insight and intake. And you can like the video and you can subscribe to the channel. And I can't wait to see you very, very soon. I love you a lot. And remember who you truly are. You are God. You are consciousness. All is available to you. Much love.